Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. And that one's good. Bold. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Down low. Left side, Jaquez. There's a screen. Rejected by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Jaquez. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. For three, here's Lillard.
Oh, for three, not the start they're looking for.
The Sixers again can't hit. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
To the inside. Here's Bol. And finished off by Bol.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Holiday. Up again. Yep, that one's good.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Lillard right side. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
Outside Bane. Puts up a three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Holiday. That three's off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Richard, tough as nails. Jimmy Butler always takes the fight head on.
And lifts his team when it matters most. And look, he's not for everybody, but look, if it's about winning, he's exactly who you want on your side.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Desmond Bane.
You can tell Green is fearless on the floor, going right into the defender with his shot.
And both free throws good for Green. Really one to watch. Jalen Green is an exciting young star in this league, Richard.
Yeah, he's done a lot of maturing as a player in just a few seasons. Sometimes he looks confident, sometimes he looks overwhelmed, but his overall game has improved.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Pass to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Stolen by Bane. Shot from the low post is good.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
There's a minute 59 left in the opening quarter. Now Green. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. A nice shot by Lillard.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers, it's almost effortless how he shoots.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, DeMontis said he was a 7-footer that could do everything like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. His father said, DeMontis is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. B.A., back to you.
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Yeah, he's off to an impressive start. Always nice to get 3 of your first 4 to drop.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Now here's Green. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Bull. So it's Philadelphia now. Down by 12. Shot clock at 6. It's Jaquez on the wing. Shoots over Holmgren.
Outstanding D from Holmgren. I mean, I love seeing him make an impact with that kind of energy. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And give the defense credit, he was met at the rim.
And that one drops for him. Butler's got his second basket of the game.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the...
12.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a...
Oh, wow!
Okay, I didn't see that coming.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
To the wing on the left. From deep, Holmgren. Doesn't drop. He's 4 for 5. RJ, it was a wild year in Philadelphia. They used 30 players last season.
Third most for a team in league history. They set a record for different starting lineups with over 50. Yes, 50 combinations. They're hoping for a little bit more consistency this year.
Lillard can't get it to go.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good. Textbook pass to exploit the fast break. Gets it out ahead for the easy bucket.
This is what Green loves to do, getting strong positioning inside and going to work.
To the middle. And the big finish by Holmgren.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Jaquez, that's good.
3 points.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
And finished off by Bull.
Yeah, nice dime from Banchero there, wanting to work it over to his teammates whenever he can.
Outside Jaquez. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Green. And it's Bane with the rebound.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
76ers trail by 19. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. Out to Lillard. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Jumps up. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
Lillard outside. They set the pick. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
And in the last two possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Holmgren right side. Kicks it out to Bane. Misses the three. 76ers trail by 21. Richard, it's just a few years into Desmond Bane's career, but he's historically good shooting threes.
I mean, BA, he is over 40% for his career. In the top 25 all-time of three-point percentage, and that is on a major volume. And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Inside. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And this is where Butler wants to attack you. Ground zero.
Outside, Green. To the paint. Kispert. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
There's a screen. Here's Green. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
The contest and the rebound, folks. That is how you defend.
Good awareness from Banchero. Sees the steal and gets out in transition.
And it's Green off the drive. There's the drive. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Oh, no good.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Comes up empty down low.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Green with the ball. Back to Lillard. And another miss by Philadelphia.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
They set a pick. And here's Green from the arc. That shot off. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. Delivering the blowout. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Lillard outside to the middle. High post Green. Back to Lillard. Over Butler. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Pass to Holiday. From down in the low post, it goes. Holiday's got his first basket. To the inside. It's picked off. Here's Green. Chalk up two there.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
Banchero right side. Kicks it out to Bane. Down low. Holmgren outside. Clock at 6. Here's Butler. Back to Bull. And Jaquez over to help. From deep, Holmgren sinks the tray. Holmgren's got 20 points.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Kispert on the wing. Back to Green. Lillard outside. Three-pointer. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here's Butler. Finished off the break. Butler's got 12 points in the game.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in the rhythm on the offense right now.
Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, appreciate the update. And stolen by Banchero. And the basket by Bane.
On the defensive end, they're simply giving up way too many baskets in transition.
To the middle. And stolen by Bull. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Bull's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Running at every opportunity. They have a huge edge in transition points.
Defensive foul.
Such dynamic play from Green, drawing the contact and finding a way to beat it.
And you watch Jalen Green, the second pick of the 2021 draft. He is built to score, Richard.
Yeah, he's a terrific shooter. Moves easily around the floor, and his ability to make mid-air adjustments, yeah, that's something different.
Bane, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Bull. Kispert grabs a miss. Philadelphia with the ball. On the attack, Green.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this. Man, the defender really went after him.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Richard, when you look at career longevity for NBA players, has LeBron shifted what we thought was possible?
No doubt. It's made fans more critical of guys that are on the decline. But ultimately, guys start to decline around 32, 33 years old. That is normal.
They've really upped the tempo, and it's working for them. Great transition offense.
To the inside. Jaquez. Holmgren with the block.
Yeah, premier shot blocker. Holmgren may be slight of frame, but he's never running from the fray.
Now here's Green. He's got 9. 5 to shoot. Here's Jaquez. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Good on the second one. And he can't make it 3 for 3. Banchero outside. Inside. Soft touch off the glass. Holmgren's got 11 points in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And it's Green missing.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect. Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Stolen by Bane. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Yep, that one goes. Holmgren's got 15 points here in the second half.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
It's a one-on-one situation. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero. Holmgren's got 32 points in the game. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already.
73. Philadelphia. 30.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Banchero. Outside Bane. Takes the three. Holmgren outside. Pass to Bane. Here's Bull. Knocks down the triple. 19 points in the game.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution. They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. That was some by-the-book basketball. Blocks the shot, gets out in transition, and finishes strong.
And the dunk by Duren.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Banchero. Clock at 4. Here's Bull. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Lillard outside. Duren. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Bull. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
And it's Butler with the jam.
And Butler was a raw offensive prospect early on. Now he's a wrecking ball on this end.
Back to Duren. And stolen by Holmgren. To the paint. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize a team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Lillard outside. On the wing, Holiday. Philadelphia moving it around. 6 to shoot. And Bull over to help. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. In transition, here they come. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Yeah, that play shows Banchero's strength and his determination.
And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father. Their defense is getting beat up the floor, and no adjustments have been made at all.
Back to Duren. Outside Jaquez. Will it go? Philadelphia with another miss.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Count it.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
And Bull over to help. Outside Jaquez. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
On the attack, Green. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on Desmond Bane. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Greg?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time, but what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Duren in the post. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
And that one's good. Oh.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Duren. Cole grabs the board.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And that's a veteran move by Lillard to see the D closing and get the shot away.
.24 left in the fourth quarter here. And here's Bane. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Philadelphia ball.
Here's Green. Pass to Lillard. And so they get the victory.